It's only love.
I would
We're live.
if I were you, man, I'd say something to her.
We're live.
Yeah,
They can
out.
stare at
Yeah.
my Jolly Bee image.
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to get a. How'd you change your image on there?
it's in the sign in.
Yeah.
Sign in.
What do
Yeah,
I
I need
do?
to get a. How'd you change your image on there?
Echo, 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 echo,
Oh,
echo,
That's not
It's
me.
you.
echo,
that's me.
echo,
That's me.
echo.
Damn it, Varian.
Sorry, I was listening to Randy on the Alterna show, and so at my desk here. So I
Yeah.
had
I thought it. I tried to mention Indy Volt a lot. I told him he needed to come on the podcast. I mentioned
yeah
the times twice.
yeah
So
Randy's officially too famous for us now.
yeah
that's getting
Hobnobbing
on.
with Peterson Matty.
I've been wanting to do that for a while, just to tell him that I really admire what he does. So,
Yeah. I really like Newsstand. I think anyone's crazy if they don't like newsprint. You
oh
know.
yeah,
Is that
Yeah,
newsprint.
right?
He's
newsprint.
not.
Yeah.
I was gonna say he's not on newsstands anymore. He stopped that.
Yeah. No, I meant newsprint.
Yeah.
Anyone would be plumb crazy not to like newsprint. I always say.
Yeah, that's right.
I'll keep my mouth shut
Yeah,
then.
yeah. Is that right? Is that right?
I don't particularly support.
I newsprint. Yeah, I try if you sign when you sign in, like when I send you a link to like join the chat, when you know where you put your name in,
Yeah.
it's a little thing down there that allows you to it's another little section down there that says if you want to upload a photo,
Oh.
you can upload
I used to
anything.
have a photo on here. I got to do it every time or what?
No, I don't know what happened. Why you don't have a photo on there?
You
It's,
want me to
How's
send
this,
you one? I'll send you a photo if you need it. You want to be Jolly Bee? You can be Jolly Bee.
Sure. Yeah.
yeah, it'd be
I'll send you a couple on our on the Messenger.
Cool. Yeah. That'd be cool. I think for a while I had my dog on there. I don't know what happened to the photo.
dog.
How's
Yeah.
the puppy doing?
How's what?
The puppy.
Oh, the
Oh.
puppy. Good. She's still having accidents in the house, but they're getting closer to the back door. So it's
Get
kind of like she goes to the back door, she looks at me, and if I don't jump up right away and let her out, she'll just like go, you know, like, and she's real quiet. She doesn't bark or whine or nothing. So half the time I don't even know she's there, you know.
Mhm.
And whereas our other dog, he'll kind of go to the back door and whine and make a big deal about it, you know. He's a drama queen. So, but this one, she just kind of goes, looks at me. She's like, "All right, you're not getting up. Screw it," and just lets it fly.
What is he?
You say, oh, what type of dog is it?
Oh, it's a lab and mastiff mix.
Okay.
Yeah, she's 6 months and she's as big as our boxer. So we're thinking she's gonna be pretty fierce sized dog when she's full grown.
She'll be telling you what to do any minute now.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
I said I want puppy chow.
She'll be getting her own stuff down out of the cupboards and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Making you. I know you ain't about to get mad.
yeah, yeah. The wife will be asking the dog to get stuff down from the top shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, dog coming there walking there. You lucky I'm doing this. Where
yeah,
your, where your husband at?
yeah.
Is it a boy or girl?
Oh, that's a girl dog.
It's a girl. Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
And they call me a bitch.
yeah.
Randy, you're not a dog person, right?
I'm not a dog person, though. Dogs and I don't get along.
You ever had a dog?
Yes. It
Was
did
it?
not end. It did not end well.
Well, what's the dog's name?
I don't remember.
What kind of dog was it?
I don't remember. He says he's not gonna remember.
It was a rescue.
What kind of dog? What kind of like dog was it?
It didn't. It didn't last long.
Was it mud or just like?
He was a black dog.
That's why it didn't last. See, I said no. I'm just kidding.
No, that's not. That's not really the reason. I don't get along with dogs for some reason. They don't like me. I think it's my aura or my vibration. It's probably my vibration.
Yeah, you're probably in the wrong vibration.
Probably am.
Yeah, you gotta get those vibrations
I
in
keep trying
tune.
to switch worlds and it just doesn't happen.
Yeah, yeah.
One of these days I'll find the world where I'm married to Haley Atwell.
Yeah.
When
Yeah.
I do, you'll never see me again.
I don't blame you there.
Remember Randy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Long time ago.
Yeah.
He's Mr. Atwell now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be his like insult. Oh, here comes Mr. Atwell.
If I suddenly change my attitude, you'll know. I found it and swapped places.
yeah.
Yeah.
Kicked him over to this one.
Yeah.
You just see some really pissed off guy. Randy seems really
God
upset.
damn it. Very mad.
He's more curmudgeon than usual. So,
Much more curmudgeon than you.
yeah.
I'm trying to find some interesting photos. Did you want the one of Jimmy Olsen?
Oh yeah.
You know what you did?
Do you want that one? That might be your new. Should I send you the doctored one? Probably.
Yeah. That would fit
That
with
one.
my my nom de gare there
Here's
on screen.
here's a variety. I just sent them to you.
You know, why am I hearing? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. That was a message I got from Randy.
Oh no, it was no. Because my headphones are connected to my computer, which is across the room. So I'm hearing all these beeps and stuff, and I'm like, "What's going on?" Then I realize, oh, that's right. I'm hearing sounds from my computer as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
The one in the green. I don't know if you recognize that character. That's Cecil, the C6 sea serpent
oh, okay, yeah.
from Beanie and Cecil.
Oh.
The one
That's
dressed
awesome.
in-
Oh, hey, Steven, how's it going, sir? Steven Lopez. Greetings. I'm just here doing some drawing because apparently people forgot I do this.
Oh, you're an artist?
Yeah, people forget that all the time. Like, wow. Oh,
You
crap.
do the art? What?
Yeah, you do. Oh, Varian, that's right. He does draw.
People need
Yeah.
to be reminded every once in a while.
Yeah.
I have to write a thesis.
We don't care about your thesis, Krista. We're talking about comic books. Comics.
Well, it's actually a thesis on art. And
Nice.
I don't know what to do.
It ain't my art, so guess what? Tough tete said the kitty.
Could use that one if you want.
Tough titty said the kitty?
No, the picture I just sent.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Damn it, Randy, that's a dick pic. Damn it, Randy.
That is actually.
Oh, yeah, that's.
Hey, Mark Hodges.
Oh, let's see, where is it? Is
Mark
it-
Hodges
It's Mark Hodges in the chat.
in the house.
Hello, Mark.
Yeah,
Mark.
Chico's shy.
Randy, I didn't appreciate you giving Peter that tip. Giving
What tip?
Peter, you know what you leaked.
Which tip? No,
You
I don't.
leaked something on the show.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow and post it.
Yeah. That was whack.
Mark in there. I could tell you.
Yeah, you can sit here.
I had to cancel my show, Mark. They're not gonna let me have it.
Yep, they had to cancel the
So you can cross our April 18th show off of your calendar.
I blame Trico. I blame Trico.
Whitmer, you have cost me thousands. How am I going to make that up?
I am bummed about that show, though. I always do well there. It's like the only Comic Con I do all year, you know? So it sucks it's not happening.
It is, yes, and it does.
That was the only thing I was leaving my house for that month.
That doesn't count all of the teaching gigs that I just lost too.
Yeah, that's true.
Whitmer. Anyway, we'll be under full quarantine before the end of the
Steven
week.
wants to know what you're drawing.
Yeah.
Who wants to know?
Steven.
Oh, I am drawing a
A new superhero character he just designed called Captain Dildo.
no. I am drawing a soldier who is breaking into a facility. I can't give away much right now, but yeah.
It's the old Marvel villain called Unicorn.
Unicorn.
Never seen that character?
No, you know that was it from the newsprint era?
All good things
Oh,
work.
yeah, excuse me. I keep forgetting how young you are. Yeah, obviously before your time.
Mark says he's not surprised. Bummer. Rescheduling by chance, Randy?
Nope, cancel. We'll do it next year, but we won't do it this year. If I try to reschedule, I'm going to butt heads with somebody else. So I'm like, we'll just do it next year.
Well, there's still one in the fall, right?
No,
No.
No,
Okay.
no, yeah,
I
they do
stopped
the fucking-
that too because of butting the heads with the last one I did. All of a sudden, I'm up against Monroe, and I'm like, oh. And if I tried to move it, I was up against a breast cancer walk, and up here in Flint, we're having a I don't remember what they call it. I think it's a PopCon. Yeah, Andre Norris. Here's Dildo. Like where this is going. Sorry, I've already got that character. I used it a long time ago. I still hold the copyright on that, by the way. So don't get any ideas. Please don't steal my character.
DeAndre, that was actually a couple of weeks ago. We were off air, and we were talking about how to get into comics, and somehow dildos came into play, and they were
Should I-
brought out.
Should I share? No, I probably shouldn't share it. That'll get you banned, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're live. We're
Yeah.
live. And
Yeah.
I don't want to get you in trouble.
Standards and practices, what we
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he's got a couple of what I call dildo rods strapped to his side. So, and he would take it out and throw it at the villain. And his tagline was, "Can I swear here?" I
Yeah.
can swear on this, right? He would yell, "Fuck this villain," and the villain would turn around and go smack right in his face, right between the eyes.
He showed me art from it.
And he had dead aim.
We'll have to
One of these days, I'm going to do an underground comic again, and when I do,
Randy will probably
he
have
will,
to
he
put
will
it.
be there.
Well, can we
I'm
put
gonna
it?
publish it for you, Randy.
Yeah.
You're going to publish it for me?
I will.
I wonder if we can put it on Twitch.
We're making deals here even as we speak.
Yeah.
Let's crowdfund it. I could stand it. I could use the money now. So
Yeah.
Whitmer has cost me millions. Maybe we should auction it. Wouldn't that
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
great?
Do an auction and then beg people to buy it.
We'll auction guest appearances in it.
Yeah.
You can be a mysterious villain character who turns and has one smacked
got-
right in the.
Don't know if you guys know
And
this.
he can twist the end of it and have all sorts of things come out if he pulled it right.
Oh my God.
You'll have to wait. Just stay tuned to Indie Volt and Geekgasm especially, and maybe one of these days we'll kick that book out.
We definitely will. I'm
do,
getting my publishing line together now.
Okay.
Do you guys got you guys know whose glasses these are?
Yours?
These were. These,
They go with that cap that you wear.
what are you talking about? These are Stanley originals. These I bought these off of eBay. Stanley died with these glasses on. $500.
I think you got rooked.
Rooked.
Mark says, "Well, just roll my money over to the next year, Randy. That would be nice, Mark, if you had paid me. That's okay." Good try, though. Love you for trying.
Just
Flipping it's a dildo. No, they were. Anyway, I'm not going to show it to you. We'll get banned. So. You think we'd get banned? We'd probably get banned.
we probably get banned. Yeah. I can hear people know.
I'm
Oh
not
my
showing
God,
it to
you.
You'll just have to wait for the comic. It's funny. It's funny. I had a whole group of rogues gallery for him. The Sheath, the evil vibrator, the
Sheath.
the Sheath.
Yeah.
I don't have a picture of him in the computer. I could pull that up and show you. He had a gun that he would shoot and cover people with a gigantic condom. It's the evil Sheath.
Randy.
What? That's better than having an assistant called Benoit.
Benoit balls?
Yeah, with Benoit Balbolos.
Yeah.
That would work. There he is. There he is. There who is? Mark Van.
Ah. Oh, I got a message today from I see Mark, are you related to the Van family at all? The Van family here in Michigan that owns the Art Van stores and all?
You have a brother named Art? He's kind of crying right now.
Well, I think Art died a long time ago.
I bet he did.
Yeah, but no, the reason why I brought that up is that I got an email today from Art Van that said that I have money there. Apparently I put down money for something and never went back.
Good.
Did I? Wait, tell me I got to come back and get it. And
We put
um,
money down for a mattress,
uh-huh.
and we also put money down for yeah,
Was that it? Okay, well,
couch and stuff.
if I don't go back and get it, I guess I get my money back. But if I go back and get it, they don't keep cash in. Just check this out. They don't keep cash in the store. But if I want to pick my money, if I want to come in and pay for the item, I can. If I want a refund, I can only get a partial refund. But they don't they don't have cash in the store.
No, because they're bankrupt.
Um,
Mark,
So-
if you paid me by check and sent it to the PO box, I haven't checked my PO box in a couple of weeks, so it might be there.
There's 2 marks now.
there's two Mark.
Hodges,
Oh,
Mr.
oh,
Hodges.
Okay. Hey, Mark,
Hodges.
Mark
Not
Van
Mark
paid
Van.
for a table too. Everyone's coming to your show.
Let's all pay for a table.
They're
Nobody
selling the
paid me-
furniture.
Nobody
Yeah.
paid me for a table yet.
What do you mean your show's canceled, Randy? You owe society to give me this show. I
hear
gotta
ya.
come. Mark, what are you talking about, Randy? Your show
Well-
can't be canceled. I got people to swindle. I'm in sale too. And
Monica kept asking if even if you had a show, do you think everybody will show up? Everybody will be walking around with tape measures, making sure everybody's 6 feet away from each other.
oh, I know
Yeah.
I was.
Get away from
me.
I was doing that today at Walgreens, trying to strategically stay away from people.
Well, you know what?
Oh,
You know,
excuse me, social distancing. That's the new term, social distancing.
do you remember? She did this live stream the other day from the store, and she's walking through Target and Meijer, and she's with my mother. And apparently, if you listen to real close, a guy almost bumped into my mother, and he said, "Oh, excuse me," and tapped my mother on the shoulder as he was getting past her. Well, if you can listen, and my mother says, and this is weird, she says, "He touched me." She says, and it's loud. He touched me.
It burns. It
Yeah.
burns.
Yeah.
Oh, what a world.
Wrestling Chick Network. Hello. WrestleMania is canceled, guys. Well, not canceled. WrestleMania is gonna be at the Performance Center. I watch wrestling without a crowd, and it brought me back to the days when I used to actually try to wrestle, with no crowd. It brought me back. I'm like, wow, they are not wrestling. They
All
are.
Understood.
What did he say? Okay, there it is. Yeah. No, I haven't paid yet. Paid for the show in Toledo that weekend, but not you. You see, Randy, you see how far down on his list you were?
I know.
You see how far down on his list you were? I'm just kidding. Mark, are you concerned at this point?
That show in Toledo's canceled too, though.
Are you concerned, Mark? Like, I mean, I know they
Probably
said
will be.
Trump saying July we're locked in.
No, he said this thing might burn off. It might take until July or August in order for it to burn off.
Yeah, but look, I got stuff to do. I got conventions to go to.
No, you don't.
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore, Track. I'm
That's what they call DUN done.
man.
Good stuff with me.
This is supposed to be my year, man. I was gonna swindle everything. I mean, I was gonna sell my book to everybody, and
This is my year.
my year to be a champion, man. I was gonna be.
You know what
gonna
this
be-
means, though, is that everybody and their brother is going to be working on that crowdfunding book. So about August, September, boom,
Oh yeah.
there's going to be a huge amount. As soon as the economy starts climbing back, you're going to see a ton of great crowdfunding books come out.
No, man, I'm done. These people are out here. No, I am not. I am a long way down to the end of the year, so I think we are good.
And I
Please,
think you're good too.
You gotta have the show, Mark. You just gotta. Michigan is counting on you, Mark. Because I don't know if we're gonna have the show this year.
I wouldn't
Randy.
be surprised if Motor City pulls out here pretty quick. So
What? Wrestling Chick, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. What do you mean? What do you mean? Randy, you can't say that. We need
it's
as
not
many.
my show. It's just my complexion.
I see how it is. I see it as like that. My show. I see it.
That way somebody else will be going, Whitmer, you owe me millions. Okay.
and now-
I won't feel so bad.
Did you hear they said now 10 people? 10 people? Don't be around 10 people. I want out my house. I'm done being around people.
It's spin the wheel of contagious people. That's all. It started out at 250. Whitmer brought it down to 100, and now Trump says 10.
I'm taking my little baby Groot plant and we're getting the hell out of here. And we want no parts of this. You people can
Oh, hey,
have.
With me.
at
in
the
the house.
nature center, my meeting is usually 3 people. They canceled that.
Yeah.
I get to talk to them on Streamline, so StreamYard.
It's good. I'm gonna make sure I don't come in there with dildo memes like yeah.
They could take it. They could take it.
Hey Randy, it's Varian. Woohoo, Captain Dildo.
Then after you left, they'd go, "You got some weird friends.
Yeah.
They're all weird. They're into comics, you know." That guy, he's into comics and dildos, but
Yeah.
comics most. Well, maybe dildos more. I don't know.
We'll get Rob in there and you know. So
Go in
today,
there, go in there and heckle the meeting. That would be
Yeah.
wonderful. We'd get a lot done real quick then.
we had I know we had a show earlier with Rob Trico. It was
yeah?
Rob Anderson, Randy, myself, Chuck, and
What show for Indie Vault or which one?
Pastor Luke.
yeah, and Pastor Luke.
Master Luke.
Yeah, and
We were all
And-
trying to watch what we said, but
yeah.
we were swearing up a storm. And
Oh, he's a legit pastor.
yeah.
Oh,
You see how that? Wait a minute. Me and Randy are legit pastors. What do you mean legit?
why?
We're both reverends. Come on.
Oh yeah, we're referencing you. What do you mean legit,
You
Trico?
know, one of those real pastors.
I've married people. My marriage rate's pretty successful. So.
Yeah, I've only been married one time. What are you talking about? You're
I married people, but only one lasted.
Out of mine, I've only had one end in divorce, and I married them at Motor City. So
Yeah, no, what happened was funny because I realized that he had 3 reverends in there, and then he's like, he's the indie devil,
yeah,
and then I realized how much Chuck looks like Dan Slott, and you guys know how I feel about Dan Slott, and like I'm convinced one day I'm gonna be at a con, I'm gonna get drunk. Someone's like, hey, Dan Slott's here. I'm like, is he?
Where's he at?
Yeah. Where's he at? Hey, Dano, I gotta talk to you for a second. Come over here and sit down. I'll catch him in New Orleans. I got people in New Orleans, all right? Got people in New Orleans. Me and Tony will go. Me and Anthony will go over there. Let me talk to you for a second. Pull up a chair. That's somebody who needs to come in. He's coming back to the show pretty soon. He's coming to come in. I think tomorrow.
Who, Dan Slott?
No. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. No, you know what? I really need. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna send you guys a picture. I met a guy. He's a friend of mine on Facebook.
you met a guy.
Yeah, I met.
Hope
a
it
guy.
works out with you guys. Sounds great.
Really?
Especially today is his day to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It you know what it
on
is?
a
It's-
very special Indie Vault Live.
yeah. It's
A
it's
very special evil.
it's being stuck in the house, man. It's doing that. You know, there's a guy. He looks like he's a dead ringer for Doug.
Doug?
He's dead ringer for Doug TenNapel.
Doug
Really?
TenNapel?
Yeah, so I'm like, I really want to get him and Chuck on there and have, hey guys, today on Indie Vote we're gonna have Doug TenNapel and Dan Slott special, and just parody the shit out of them. It's gonna be great. But
You get that one girl that looks like Meghan Markle.
yeah.
An all celebrity episode of
Yeah.
Indie Vault.
Celebrity Indie Vault.
Yeah. Randy, we'll get Randy. We'll put the belt on his shoulder. We got Bill Goldberg here. We got
I won't wear a hat for that.
Yeah.
I'll shave for that.
I can be Fat Donald Glover.
Listen here, brother.
Don
You mean Dong Lover?
Glover, yeah, Don Glover, Fat Don Glover. That's so horrible. I'm a Fat Don Glover. Oh man, it's coming out. Shit is hard.
That's what she said.
Did you guys know that? Did you know that? That
Oh,
actually,
excuse me. That's what he said.
the wife thought she actually thought I was she didn't think I was straight when she first met me. Yeah, she thought I was gay when she first met me. She was like, oh, and then she found out I was straight, and then she was like, oh, okay, well I guess you're dateable. I'll put up with you. Are you actually crying during this movie? And then I never got those cool points back.
No.
What
Yeah.
movie was it? If it was
Movie.
Infinity War, I don't blame you.
No, I cried during Infinity War. What did you say?
He
It's
cries
Rogue
over
One.
every movie.
I
He's emotional.
I cried
I cried during Rogue One.
for the wrong reasons though.
I said, "Shit, I'm never gonna get that 2 hours back,
Um,
ever."
no, I cried. Oh gosh. Well, obviously Infinity War, but before that, Children of Men.
Children of Nim.
Children of Men. With
Men.
yeah, Men. Men.
Is that the one set in the future where no one can have kids or something?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was Cafe Flesh.
What kind of porn are you watching? Never mind.
Really good, old style. Should look
I,
it up
um,
sometime. It's really good.
I've cried during a few movies. I mean, since I've been an adult, especially, it's been
You,
pretty weird.
there's a whole bunch.
What you talk? It's not been that many, has it? Yeah, maybe it has. Maybe it has been.
He has the emotions of a female.
Well, I tell you what else I got of a female. These big old round girls I got on my chest. They're huge.
Yeah, those I see.
Shut up. Anyway, I do not have
She
size
measured
C
them.
breast.
You do have sexy breasts.
Yeah, well, at least you know what? At least I can buy a bra that fits. How about that? Ooh, all up in you. There we go.
You wish you were.
Oh, more roasting. Yeah. See.
We should just make this a roast of variant show.
Yeah. No, we had that earlier. We were. Matter of fact, Chuck still. Oh, I seen Chuck flip me off right before I left the other chat.
Oh man, how did I miss that?
Yeah. Hey, it's Eric. It's Mr. Hodson, who's had all his shows canceled, all of them.
Next
As
up,
well.
only finest adult movies for you, baby.
Yeah. Eric, how are you? Were you? Did you have Did you? What did you say? Oh, Virginia. Yeah. Did you have was it Starcast or Russell? Which one is it? It's one of the wrestling shows you do WrestleMania weekend. Did you have that scheduled this year? And if so, I'm obviously it's probably canceled. But I mean, what are you gonna do, man? You've probably lost a couple of shows. How many shows have you lost to date so far?
Because you clearly came in at the wrong time.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Ooh.
Well, that's what he said. This is the right time. We're just roasting each other. I'm being roasted, apparently. I didn't know this is the Roast of Arian Grant show. I wouldn't have shown up.
Yeah, on your own channel.
I wouldn't have shown
How
up.
do you feel?
I wouldn't have shown up like Chris's dad. Oh.
I don't want my dad to show up.
I would have said, I'm going up for cigarettes. I'll see you guys later.
My dad didn't smoke. He
15
said
years later.
that. My dad said, I'm starting a new family. See everybody later.
Yeah. After 10 years of you, I understand why. 3 losses so far. 3 losses so far for
You get
Eric.
hit with a shoe, buddy. We're all gonna.
I know, right?
Just so you know,
Krista doesn't have any flat shoes. They're all heels. I
doesn't
don't
need
think
to be
it's...
flat. You just gotta have good aim. Just so you know.
3 losses.
It's only gonna take one.
Eric, are you concerned? That's a lot of L's. Eric,
This is okay for this month, but April's going to be hard.
That's what she said.
yeah, I wonder if Eric, are you coming on the show? I got some stuff planned for Indie Vault, and Rob's been doing quite a bit of things. Want to do a drawstring for some people. I want to do something on Indie Vault Radio because a lot of people listen to Indie Vault Radio right now. I had over
You know how much a drawstream will go over on Indie Volt Radio.
yeah.
yeah, I just got that. Like,
Well,
wait a
yeah.
minute.
Well, it's funny because people I guess they like to listen. I don't know if you still see their Arctic-Con yet. Yeah, are there any cases in Alaska of COVID-19?
Not that I've heard of.
Yeah, I am a heel. I'm a bad guy. I'm a bad guy.
I'm worse than him, though.
I love to hear the crowd boo me. Yeah, boo, 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 boo right here. I got something for you. Um, I wonder. I haven't done any cons up in Alaska. It's too white up there. Not by white people. I'm talking about like, you know what I mean. It's too much snow. It's too cold.
We know exactly what you mean.
I told you I'm not going north. I'm not going that far north. There's
You
reasons.
won't go any farther north than Bay City.
Mark says April is more or less canceled for me. Haven't seen anything with Gym City yet, but I'm expecting it to get the plug pulled. Yeah,
I think the whole summer is going to be canceled. Tell you the truth,
Yeah.
we'll be lucky if anything starts up in July or
but
August.
it's a hot girl summer.
That's what I'm thinking.
That just means a good trip to the beach.
They canceled our Marvel thing at the damn museum.
Yeah,
Make my ass itch. Yes,
that
yeah.
Marvel thing did what?
The cancellation of it made my butt itch.
Oh,
Eric says, "Yeah, I've got time to get going on streams. I'll be in the Cheesecake Challenge later tonight." Oh, is that on Drawn and Quartered, which I stole their name tonight? Drawn and Quarantined.
there you go. That'd be
oh.
awesome. Drawn
That's
in
what-
quarantine.
That's what this is called.
What's the name of our show?
Yeah, yeah. I'm getting it now. It's mine. Drawn and Quarantined.
Claim it.
I'm
We'll
sick.
do it all. We'll do it all summer.
Can't come out the house because you guys went and got bat flu.
Welcome to Drawn Quarantine.
Yeah. Schemes and scams. Schemes and scams.
Schemes and scams.
Today we have Nick Gibson. Nick
Nick Gibson,
is in the house. Trico Lutkins.
Mr. Nick Gibson,
Mr. Trico Lutkins is in the house.
Draco Lutkins.
Trico, I've talked to Trico. He's a fantastic writer. Truly tremendous. Truly tremendous. And you look at a guy like Trico and you say, tremendous writer. I've known him for years, Trico. And just really
You
happy.
look at me, say it.
Yeah.
Tremendous writer because he ain't got nothing else going on.
Yeah. Tremendous writer. Professor, he goes to the prisons. In fact, he's one of the few Mexicans that gets out of prison every day. And he's
Larry's back.
my show is canceled. Larry Patrick Higgins, Mr. Higgins, how's it going, sir? Mr. Canada himself.
Canada.
This is word.
Yeah, word.
Word. Absurd.
The word is bird is the word. Not bird flu though, which they're now experiencing in China as well. You know, Panda Express
They
break
said
ticket.
today Detroit Metro Airport was a ghost town, but the wait at the bridges were like hours long. In both directions.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, people want to sit in their own car. They think, I can't get this in my car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't get it in my car. As long as it's there in my car, I'll be fine.
You're like, want to go to the States, honey? We're driving. Yeah. And they came over here to go to the casinos that shut down at 3:00. So,
Yeah. I heard Vegas is pretty much all closed down.
Yeah.
Which is weird because they haven't had that much over in Utah that I'm aware of.
Yeah. Over in Nevada.
Nevada, that's what I meant.
Nevada.
That's how long it's been since I was in Vegas.
Yeah.
Nevada. Looking at planning. Sorry. I've been listening to a lot of Eminem lately. I have a question for you guys.
Mhm.
What do you guys think? What do you guys think now? Because we've had this, because San Diego's, San Francisco's gonna shut down. Can't do anything. They're
San
going to
Francisco is shut down for 3 weeks.
right. Do you guys think people are gonna try to sneak and have illegal parties?
Yeah.
Hey, come over to my house,
They're-
man.
They're already talking about what to do with Myrtle Beach because Myrtle Beach they're not done, or they haven't stopped. Spring break's coming up, and all sorts of kids are heading there.
Eric says all we need is a blackout to make things interesting. Yeah, apparently the gun stores are filled with people. Like,
Yeah.
I was saying that.
yeah.
Also.
Yeah. I talked to a friend of mine, and she said they went and they were serving number 90, and her ticket was a 55. So that means they had to go all the way back around
Yeah.
And so she was like, "Yeah, we give up." Ralph says, "Oh, this virus is killing me, or my cells, that is." Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ralph, did you have anything get canceled on you?
Whitmer.
Whitmer,
Million.
how do you intend to pay me?
Talked to a few dealers that were wondering where to sell other than online.
Other few dealers are wondering what to sell other than online. Dealers, you mean cocaine dealers? I know some people who might need. Oh, you mean comic book geeks? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, those guys screwed. Um,
Had a guy on Facebook today say the government or the state shut just about all of the businesses down. When can we shut the state down? And I wrote and I said, you just wait until they all file for unemployment. You'll see how fast the state shuts down.
Yeah.
They said they got his digital proofs today.
you what? What did you say?
They said he got his digital proofs.
Oh, got my digital proofs from Comic Wellspring today, huh?
They look good. Won't be long and I have books in my hands.
Until the mail shuts down. And then Larry was like, Whitmer!
And a brand new
Telling you,
color.
mail's not going to shut down.
No, not the mail shut down, but
He's writing too much.
they look good. Won't be long, but I will have books in my hands.
Then you're lagging, so you can't see everything.
Yeah, yeah. And I have a brand new cover for CB Zane from Niobe, Birthright Part 2, but will be a while before I reveal it. There's a lot of sexual talk there.
But he's
It's
gonna show
it's in
you
your hands.
private.
Oh, you show me in private? Oh, ooh,
Yeah.
ooh,
He's gonna show you in private.
ooh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the next commodity to go around here is going to be alcohol.
Yeah.
Because they shut down all the bars and the clubs, and those kids are going to be in the house for the next 3 weeks.
That's what I was
somebody's-
saying.
Some parents out there are going to be doing some real heavy drinking.
Definitely.
Shit. Some. I'm one of them.
Hey, Akeem.
Hello, Akeem. How are you? See you're drawing there in your profile picture there. Matter of fact, we just became Facebook friends maybe an hour ago or so.
She was a little scared. Well, I'm glad it worked out. Mark Hodges.
Yeah, this is I have one of my younger staff members stranded in Florida right now. Unfortunately, she was able to get to family, but she was a little scared. Yeah, that's
I recommend she stay there and soak in some heat.
yeah. Suck in all the heat. Soak in. Soak in, right? That's what I said. Did I say soak in or suck up?
said suck
Get
in.
let's get the heat. Get it in you.
That's what he said.
You Lola. So Randy.
Yeah. What? Just 20?
What? Just
Okay.
20? What? So it was 20?
I think his staff member that was in Florida was just 20.
Oh, yeah, that's scary for somebody so young. Yeah. It's my birthday week, by the way, guys.
It's what?
He says, "Funny, I'm also drawing like the three of you." Yeah, man. I'm gonna do some draw streams later this week. Maybe we can get you on. We'll have you do a live draw with us, and we'll just draw and talk about Trico. Because I'd be damned if I get roasted again. I didn't sign up for all this roastation.
Yeah.
No. It's birthday week. I'm getting older this year. Weird watching wrestling with no audience. Never realized how bland without the crowd. Yeah, and it looks bad, doesn't it? And you hear the wrestlers, you hear them more, and they're like, and you can't play up to the crowd. I honestly think it's a mistake to do WrestleMania without a crowd this year. They need to get something. Go get some all those Make-A-Wish kids or something and put them in there. I mean, no, no, I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean,
Wait a minute.
no,
Why not? You got to go sometime, kid. You might as well do it at the wrestling match.
That's not what I meant. I meant give them something because it's a sterile environment, so they can get out. Most of them, a few of them can get out. They can go see the show, and at least we have a crowd there making some type of noise. Eric says, "Happy birthday! Let's go out to celebrate." I'll buy. Oh wait, Yeah, we there's no Eric is also
Now the wife's birthday is at the end of this month,
yeah.
and they're saying all Aries' birthdays have been canceled,
Mm-hmm.
and she looked at me straight in the eye and said, "But we're gonna catch up as soon as we can." And I'm like, "Yes, dear."
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, March 20th, and then Eric's birthday. Eric is, well, he's at his wife's birthday, and we joke about all the Pisces that are around, but I think I'm still the youngest. Yeah, yeah, I'll take that. I'll take being the youngest. I want to be the youngest, except for Lola. She's a baby, but
Yeah.
you know, my wife's a kid, basically. She can't. She almost couldn't drink again.
Or buy cigarettes.
Yeah, or buy cigarettes, and that'll be the next thing that goes bad, the cigarettes. And when they start running out of cigarettes, I'm gonna be worried because I'm afraid of what she might do for cigarettes.
I'm doing okay, Scott. I still have my moments.
Could hear her now. If I don't get some cigarettes, I swear. Might start calling me names. Yeah, she's doing all right. She's you hear that nasty ass cough though? Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Listen to that. It's all. Ugh. Don't come over here.
I'm right by you.
Don't come over. Ugh. Listen at it. Ugh. I don't like it. Anyway, yeah, she's been coughing and been lethargic and okay. Could you help me, please? I don't want to eat. She had weird food cravings the other day. Can I get some celery and
Usually
mayonnaise?
No, it's
doesn't mean a
celery and
virus
cream cheese.
infection.
She better be.
Weird food cravings.
It better not be nothing else.
It's just celery and cream cheese. There's nothing weird about that.
Yes, it is.
Oh boy.
And the old boy's body ready. There ain't no yeah, gross.
No, my family eats it all the time.
Yeah, your family is weird too. They eat some weird stuff. Hey everybody. And then it's not as bad as some people putting peanut butter on their pizza. Oh, this is delicious. It's disgusting.
Nick has a question for you guys.
Nick has a question for us. What is Nick's question?
Yeah, what's up?
Think early May would be a good time to launch my Kickstarter?
Early May. I mean, listen, I thought I knew everything about Kickstarters and Indiegogo campaigns, and then this guy launched a campaign yesterday, and
Yeah.
and on a Sunday. Who'd have thunk it, right? Or was it Saturday?
What
Was
didn't
this-
you know about that? You didn't think that was going to be big?
I didn't think it was gonna be as big as it was. I knew it was gonna be big, but not as big as it was.
I don't think anybody thought it was. I don't think anybody in or around that circle thought that it was going to be remotely as big as it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
350,000 in a day.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. So now,
it's pretty big.
yeah. So I guess now. Oh shit! A tangent. So yeah. Sorry, I almost created a tangent there. So anyway, yeah. I think that we'll have to. Go ahead. Go ahead. Launch it, Nick. Hakeem says, I'm curious, what are you all working on? Well, I'm working on my book, The Begotten, which is hopefully going to be done. It's actually, I think this is one of the last few pages. So I'm working on it right now. I want to get it out this year. This is issue 0. I got pages of issue 1 already drawn because I did it backward. I started drawing the book, and then I realized I really wanted to give a little bit more of the origin of the story. I want to flesh it out a little bit more. So for some reason I created issue 0. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Well, I know why I did it, but now I'm looking at it like I just could make the book bigger. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm working on. The Begotten. You can see more of it. You can see like some of the imagery on my website, lastcallcomics.com, as well as my personal website, whenweriot.com, which probably should be worth something now because we're on the cusp of a riot. Glenn Ford. Hello, Glenn. Randy, what are you working on? Are you doing the trails? Are you doing more commercial work?
There's probably a band out there desperately upset that you took their name.
When we write, yeah.
When we riot. I can
Yeah.
share my screen for a second because it's so close. But here,
Randy's close. When we write.com. .com.
this is what I'm currently working on. This is Grandmaster
Nice.
Snapper, Tatty, and the Frog. The Frog is actually pulling up a beaver
Mm.
out of the water. as they talk about the fur trade.
That beaver's wet. Yeah, get him
The
out
beaver.
there.
That's what she said.
Yeah, which is horrible tonight.
That's
Never
it
take.
without the pencil.
Yeah,
I'll go through and ink that a little thicker here. That's what. That's part of the trail.
if you're
I'm working
people who don't know, if you go back and look at Treehouse Masters, what episode, Randy?
I believe it's in the third season. It's called Nature's Superheroes.
Yeah, Randy's in that episode of Treehouse Masters.
Yeah, it's
Um,
long enough for you to blink and miss me.
but his art's all through there. His art is all through
yeah,
that episode.
the art's all over there. Yeah.
Um, it was so he's got that, and that's and so now you're in your fourth year of doing a comic for them.
Oh no, well, I'm on my 6th year.
Sixth year. Yeah, and you know it's funny. Caden came to me and says, "Dad, I don't have issue 4. I don't have issue 4. Why don't I have issue 3? Is it 3?" And I'm like, "Yes, you do." You know I don't. So, next time I'm over, Randy, I gotta get
Issue 4.
yeah
Right
social
there.
distancing right now, but
Social distancing. Issue 5 is currently at the printer, and then this trail will be issue 6. So, and they tell me they have enough to last at least 2 or 3 more trails. They have enough ideas already figured out. So this particular episode, they decided because it's the Nature Preserve's 50th anniversary, they're going to be traveling through town. So it's a lesson in Michigan history. Be a lot of fun. Grandmaster Snapper has a magic stick.
we're all horrible people. Um, let's see here. How do I want that to be drawn?
Very slowly.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to keep it in there. Yeah. Trico, how's it feel to be stuck home working from home?
I like it. You know, it's I don't know, it's weird. Like before when they didn't say you had to stay home, I was like, I don't want to go anywhere and I'd stay home, no problem, you know? And now that they're like, yeah, don't go out, don't leave your house, now I'm like
Oh my
now
God.
I want to go to the store and like, you know, go out to dinner and everything, all the stuff we're not supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, when I hear they were closing, well, not really closing the bars, but putting a lot of restrictions on stuff. Basically, they killed the bar business because
Yeah.
you know what I mean. No one's gonna go in there and order takeout alcohol. You know.
They're all closed now.
Yeah, exactly.
They're done. Bars and clubs and casinos and everything. They're done.
Yeah. So I don't know. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I wonder if they're gonna start doing speakeasies and everything. You know.
They might. You never know. We'll get
There'll be some private parties, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Making private parties are gonna be everywhere. We're gonna get gosh, it's gonna be horrible. But I'll be there. I'll be there. Heard there's a party at Trico's house tomorrow, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big party.
a big party. Are you guys taking part in the coronavirus challenge?
No.
No? Have you heard about that, Trico?
No. What are they doing now?
I
These
put that on our message board.
these dumbass kids are going out here licking
You got questions to answer.
licking toilet seats and doorknobs. Yeah. Hakeem
Even when
says,
there's no corona, you shouldn't lick toilet seats
Yeah.
ever. Like,
Hakeem says, are you all both traditional and digital? Yeah, I do both, but I'm not that good with digital yet, so I'm getting better with digital. But I prefer traditional. But that might change in a year or so.
I
Randy
was
does.
I was very traditional until my accountant told me that I either invested in my system or I invested in Uncle Sam. So she said it was time to invest in the business. So I got a Wacom tablet. Actually, it's a board, Wacom Cintiq board. I watched a video of Todd McFarlane, and as soon as I saw him working at that board, I'm like, that's my board right there. So I ended up getting one of those.
Did you order that, Randy?
Yeah, I
Or
did.
did you go to the store
I
and
got
pick it up? Okay.
No, I got it from off of the big sites.
Hey, it's me. On
There it
the
is,
screen.
right there.
Yeah.
Got it off of Amazon. It was one of the last ones they had left.
nice.
Got a whole package with it. It worked out real good. I had an IT guy that set me up with an incredibly good system because he's an incredibly good IT guy, and he's been going to town with it ever since. And the thing is, once I started doing digital, I was only going to do it for my commercial work and my comic book work. I'd still do traditional, but once I started doing off of the tablet, it just got to be so easy. I'm like, well, let me try a comic book story. And I really haven't done much traditional since then, and that's been about 3 years. So
Yeah.
all of my commercial work comes off of that board.
Eric Hodson has made. He was just in. I don't know if he's still listening, but he's gone over to pretty much all digital. Unless he's at a show, then he'll
It's with a
somebody-
C, Nick Cintiq.
the Cintiq.
It's a Wacom. I think it was Wacom.com. I got this off of Amazon though, but I got it at a good price, so I couldn't turn it down. And they make a couple of different models. I did some research, and they said the next model up from this is too big. And so I went one level below the biggest, and it's really cool because it's got a swivel arm to it. So it'll swing all the way around.
It swings both ways.
It swings always.
Mm.
Swings every way it can possibly swing.
Okay. All right.
You
All
guys are
right.
lucky because you have me.
How progressive? What do you say?
Steven says you're lucky because you have me.
Oh, yeah, they're looking there. Well, yeah.
There's no snappy comeback from that, buddy, that doesn't end up with a shoe on the side of your head.
I'm
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you
I'm
know now.
actually writing my story, so I'm in deep thought.
She's been sick,
But
so
I'm sick.
yeah, she's been sick. She's sicker than usual.
And I'm writing a sick book.
Yeah, she is writing a pretty sick book. I will admit to that.
Sick book.
Yeah.
Yep.
The book is really deplorable. I hate
Glad
drawing.
it worked, Glenn.
Glenn Ford in the house.
I really hate drawing
We
babies.
picked on his name before, though. So
How do you draw a little baby and hide the nudity?
hype the nudity. up.
Hide. We're going to hide. We're not
Hide?
hyping. Yeah,
You're gonna
okay,
draw a naked baby.
Well, it's a newborn. It's like
Shadows.
shadows.
Yeah, shadows probably.
Well, you know Thor's hammer. When he swings it over his head,
Yeah.
there you go. Think of the umbilical cord. The doctor.
We'll do.
Everything could be hidden in a blur.
Will do. I will do that. It's
A sick girl writing a sick book. Makes
Yeah.
perfect sense.
yeah. That book is gonna get her in some trouble. She's gonna be in the Rob Anderson Club.
People are gonna like my book.
Rob Anderson Club.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Randy, my book is worse than your book we talked about earlier.
Oh, mine's meant to be funny.
Yeah, hers is meant to be nasty.
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 There's meaning behind the book I'm doing.
Yeah, there's meaning behind it, all right.
Should always be
Same.
meaning.
There's meaning behind Pornhub too. Let me knock this out real quick.
Not all
Gotta get this
porn.
monkey off my back.
Yes. There's a lot of porn in my book,
Oh yeah.
but it's not about that.
Yeah, it is. pornography. In her, not in the book. She's got a book she's going out to artists for. That's not bad. But the book that she's going to hire a particular artist for is
That's the one I'm writing right now.
it's the one that's actually got a storyline. It's
I'm on page 27.
I'm gonna try to find Eric Stanton. Is that? I think that's the guy's name. The
No,
guy the pen name that I think Ditko used to use.
is that what he used to use? Is it?
We got 2 artists that we're thinking about contacting. Well, we already have.
Yeah. Of course, they're like, yeah, I'll do your book for. What are you gonna give me, Lola? Jesus, man, she's married. Christ. All right, there we go.
Christ.
Drawing babies is hard. They're like little midget humans. Well, I mean, I guess they are humans, but you know.
Babies are almost like humans.
Yeah. They're so funny looking. All right, there we go. So yeah, now Randy,
Sure.
people have been telling me recently
Don't
about
believe him.
their terminologies that we should be using for comics, and I was told the other day that the difference between a web comic and a digital comic. And
Yeah. I can see that.
and but have you ever considered going the web comic route for any of your stuff?
I did a web comic for quite a while. It was on Drunk Duck for a bit. I never got any notice on it, so I stopped doing it.
How about you, Trek? You ever thought about doing a web comic?
Nah, not really. I think they're a good idea if you can kind of do one for like if you're in it for like the long run, and it gives you a good opportunity to build a fan base up. If you're releasing like a page a week or something like that, it's almost like doing a podcast where you're building a fan base up because every week they're coming to see what you're doing. But I never got into it or anything. I'm kind of more like a one shot type writer, like a one and done type deal.
The fun thing about the strip that I did was that I got to play around with different avenues of sequential art.
Mm-hmm.
I called it Rebel Nun, was the name of the strip. And I did all sorts of really unusual things with it. Added photography and told I had one story that lasted a couple of months about a couple of guys on a street corner talking. That was a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a good story. I reprinted that story in Flint Comics. It's called The Conversation. Got a guy that looks like the "Can You Hear Me Now" guy comes walking up to him, to another guy, and starts talking to him about life and existence and the meaning of life and how everything all ties back down to certain things. And the guy's looking at him like he's crazier and crazier, and eventually he ties it back down to staying up late and watching too much late night television and eating the wrong muffin in the morning and ending up in the restroom for a couple of minutes. And it's funny how time works. And he ends up going, "You know what I mean, buddy?" And he goes, yeah. I said, "I think I know what you mean." And he goes, "Cool. Well, then you're not going to mind me doing this." And he pushes him out in front of a bus. And he talks on the phone and says, Can you see me now? Good. He goes walking away.
Jesus, well, where the hell does this inspiration for that story come from, Randy? He thought about killing people? Is that it?
No, well, you'd have to. The whole thing revolved around the conversation because he's talking about time and the fact that Einstein got drunk at a party one day and sat down, grabbed a grocery sack, those old brown grocery bags, and wrote out an entire formula that broke the time-space continuum. And ever since then, they've been trying to repair it. And it gets a little crazy at times, and it's always the little things that matter. It's like getting up in the morning or late for work, but eating a bran muffin and having it affect your system so that you have to sit on the john for a few minutes and then coming out and being so late that you're not looking both ways and getting run over by a bus, which completely alters the time stream, and
Oh, so that guy's supposed to get a hit then.
yeah.
Oh, okay. See, that's one of those highbrow stories. My poor small brain was too slow to pick it up, but I get it now.
I'm sorry. It's probably the way I described it. You just have to sit and read it. But he was talking about all sorts of crazy things. It was a lot of fun. It was good writing. Fun to write.
Cool.
I am Yeah, have you guys ever been afraid to write, like when you wrote something, you're like, I'll probably never be able to do this because they'll come for me. Like I'll be canceled.
Well, when I talk to people about my crazy conspiracy theories, I've had a couple people go, "You need to write a comic story on that," and I'm like, "I don't know. That might be a little wacky."
I know that I had someone tell me once, why is that character's origin so dark? It doesn't have to be that dark. Why are you doing that? And I thought, okay, maybe they're right. Maybe they got a point. And now I kind of feel like I should have did it that way. But I'm glad I didn't, because if I would have now, I got another writer to do it. And the idea that he came up with was really, really good. So I'm glad that I didn't do it.
Oversaturation of Batman in today's market.
Yeah.
Well,
It all ties back down to.
yeah, it's this one wasn't bad, but yeah, it was. It could have been. It could have been very close to that.
Hey guys, I'm gonna have to log out. I have to let the dogs out and get going to bed to be up for work in the morning.
Let the dogs out.
You,
Yeah, I'm about to.
you ain't got nowhere to go. You ain't got to go to work. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
You ain't got to get up. You don't got to leave the house, but you do have to get up and go to work. So
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I got to go get the oil changed in the morning. I've got to go to the market. I've got a tremendously huge shirt order I have to pick up.
it's tremendous.
It is. It's true. It's big. It's really big.
It's the biggest ever. I know about the shirts. The
Yeah.
biggest ever shirts.
I'm sorry. I'm sure I boasted to you about that before already. So
No, I was doing my Trump impression.
I'm not. Huh?
It's gonna be huge.
It's gonna be huge, huge shirt order.
No, it is the biggest shirt order I've ever had.
How many pieces?
It's pretty crazy. 200 and over 200.
Okay, that's cool.
Well over 200.
Okay, before you go, Trico.
Yeah.
So does like a baby to anybody?
Hold on. Let me.
It's out of focus.
Okay, she's gonna.
Let's see. Okay, now it's zoomed in out of focus.
Okay, let's see here.
I go down a little bit.
Pull it down.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
No. Yeah, it looks like a baby.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah.
All right.
Hang on. I got.
Seems very baby-esque.
Let's take a look. Show it. Where is it?
It's here.
It's out of focus.
It's
It's out of focus. Focus. Damn you, focus.
Focus, camera, focus.
Focus.
No.
No?
It's all
Almost.
blurry. to me.
Almost. There. Oh, you had it for a minute.
No. Back it up.
Back it up,
Back,
back it up,
And back it up.
back it up.
And back it up.
No.
Sorta. Yeah.
Sorta.
Oh,
Yes,
you had it for a minute.
I saw it.
No.
It looks kind of like a baby.
Yeah.
Kind of like that. No, it looks kind of like that. Yeah, I'll settle for kind of.
It's either a baby or Uatu the Watcher.
yeah, it could be the.
Yeah.
It could be.
Baby
a fat-
Uatu.
Yeah.
That's what's coming. That's the next Marvel series.
That's what I'm
Baby
working on
Uatu.
right now. You guys don't know that. See, that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
Top secret project.
No, I'm not making any babies. I know that.
And
Mm-mm.
it's making babies.
It's a new Marvel comic where the unicorn has to watch Baby Uatu.
Scourge will walk in, and that's it for everybody after that.
Yeah.
All right, Traco, you get some rest. Sir.
All right.
I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Cool. Talk to you guys
Okay, man.
tomorrow.
Yep, we'll see.
Alright.
Yeah, drawing babies is because I'm like, okay, well, what part of the anatomy? What does baby anatomy look like? I mean, I've only had one of these little things, and I can't can't remember
So
now.
we got one of what little things?
These baby things, these.
These
So I'm
crazy
like-
little baby things.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well, I'm fat, so I'll just draw myself naked. No, it didn't look like that. So yeah, Randy,
Hmm.
a page of art.
Mm-hmm.
Um, you're doing what's a good page rate? Because I've been asked this, and people, what's a good page rate for someone just
Whatever
coming
you
in?
can, whatever you can get.
You can't be. Won't you be accused of price gouging?
No, it's liquid. It's pretty liquid. To whatever. Usually, when I'm doing comic stuff, it's one price. If I'm doing advertising stuff, it's another price.
And the advertising stuff is usually more, right? Because I mean,
Oh yeah, much more. And I usually judge, and I usually underestimate my time, which drives me crazy. I quote a price and thinking it's going to take this long, and it takes twice as long. But you want to figure to pay yourself. I think when it comes to that advertising stuff, between 50 and 75 an hour.
mm-hmm.
And then you figure out in your head how many hours it takes. Lately, I've been figuring out how many hours it takes, and I times it by 2, and I'm still low. So.
It's a shame. It's a shame.
Here we go. Here's a baby
I
for
just,
you.
I just charged some ridiculous amount, and wait for them to tell me no.
Well, you got to work within your client's budget, obviously, or you're not going to get the job. So,
Right, right.
so a lot of times I'm not going to quote them a direct price. I try to fish around and find out how much they can afford. Oh, you're on a share screen right now, aren't you?
No, you can. Well,
Oh
you
no, there it is. Here, let me
Oh.
ditch this.
Well, you need to bring that in. Oh, well, actually, ready.
There we go.
Yeah, ready. You have controls, right? Yeah.
Here, I was going to show you this. There's
Okay.
a baby.
Randy can control it all.
See that? Diaper man.
Oh. Okay. I see the mighty hero. Oh, there's Diaper Man. Yeah.
You never seen one of those, have you?
No.
It's Diaper Man, the Strong Man, Rope Man, Tornado Man, and of course Cuckoo Man.
Cuckoo Man. Now, are those characters you made, or is that something that I don't know about? Is that another series?
Oh man, education. These were done by the Terry Toon Company, the same company that did Deputy Dog and Heckle and Jekyll. Are you
Okay.
familiar with either of those characters?
I'm familiar with Heckle and Jekyll, yeah.
Yeah. All of the Mighty Hero stuff is available on YouTube for viewing. It gets a little stale after a while because they used kind of the same formula every time for their show. The villain would come in, they'd go out to fight the villain, and because they didn't cooperate with each other, they ended up getting captured and put into some sort of death trap. And then in part 2, they break away from the death trap, figure out how to fight with each other or fight as a team, and then they defeat the menace, and then everything is good in the big city. So
Okay. Thanks, Akeem. Thanks for sticking in with us. Make sure you go
Thanks,
find us
Akeem.
on YouTube as well. Our Indie Vault is where we normally stream at. It's our comic reviews. It's a lot different from what we're doing tonight.
this
It's a lot
is an
different.
unusual stream because Varian is actually drawing.
Yeah. Have a good night, Akeem. Stay
Take care.
healthy.
Please stay healthy.
And I got a link for that's right. Should we hold on here, let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna send Randy.
Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna put something in this. I'm gonna put something in the private chat. I think I can. No, I can't. I'm gonna send you something. I'm gonna send you a message.
Why are you gonna send me a message?
I'm gonna send it in Facebook, and then see if you can.
I got a message for you.
And
Okay.
see if you can bring it up. See if you can bring it up. Let's see if we can stream snipe.
Okay, Boomer.
You know that I'm sensitive about my age.
No, that was the site. Who's Crypto Comics? Somebody I should know?
No, I sent you. Is that what I sent?
There's a Slick Jimmy live stream.
I sent you. Hold on.
Bye, Nick.
Is it on YouTube? I sent you something on
Yeah,
YouTube.
yeah, it's on YouTube.
Nick's leaving too.
All right. So yeah,
Good
go
night.
ahead. Yeah. See you, Nick. It's actually Eric is he's doing a draw stream right now. So you should stream snipe. What's Eric doing? But I can always log off of here too, because I've been bothering people for so long tonight. What do you think of my new background, Randy? What do you think of it?
That's not bad.
Yeah, the background is it's kind
Let
of
me
sexy.
try to find it here. Slick Jimmy. Here we go. Is that what you sent me?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I need to go out and share audio. Because that's how it starts out. Okay, boomer. Share audio. Slick Jimmy, share. Boom. All right. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, Eric's on there.
Yeah, listen to this. Listen.
Okay, boomer.
Hey, it's on the right place.
Hey, if I
Fantastic.
No, wait,
Fantastic.
it says just taint. Wait a minute, no, that's not it. It's,
Just taint what?
the taint.
I thought I
oh,
heard taint.
fudge farts.
That sounded like Star Wars girl.
It might be.
Well, is it there?
No, it says scheduled for March 9th, 2020 at 9 p.m.
Yeah, and I scheduled it with this program, so it went to that, but then I don't have the right stream key.
We need to schedule it on the other channel.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Did you do that?
Yeah, I did.
Let's pick one.
Hey, Chair?
They
Is there-
left
Okay,
this up. It's
what's
only
on Slick Jim?
it's
What's on
only a
Slick
minute
Jimmy
and 19
Speaks?
long.
Nothing. It doesn't say any reminder that there's a Cheesesteak Challenge coming up. That's only on Slick Jimmy with the X logo. Avatar, excuse me. X avatar.
Okay, boomer.
You need to go to the red and black Slick Jimmy with a gun logo.
Jimmy with the gun.
That's not one that
Slick
tells me
Jimmy
it's Slick
Speaks.
Jimmy Speaks. That's the Finn Saxon one.
Slick Jimmy
Jimmy's
Speaks,
got a
man.
gun.
That's the one you got to go to. Slick Jimmy Speaks.
That's one you gotta go to, man.
Well. So yeah, if anybody wants to, they can check that out. Eric is doing the cheesecake challenge tonight. You can close it out now, Randy.
Closing it out. Doing
He's doing the cheesecake challenge tonight over there. So I'm gonna probably log off of here, let you fine folks get over, go to sleep and do all this other stuff that you want. I'll be drawing well until tonight. But you'll catch me and Randy tomorrow night at 9 o'clock.
Are you gonna be part of that cheesecake stream?
No, hell no. No. That's Eric. Eric's on the cheesecake stream tonight. Not I wasn't invited to the cheesecake stream. No, I was not
I was
invited.
gonna say, just practice your cherries or strawberries as best as you can. And wait for the next one.
Yeah, I could have done that. No, I'm not on the cheesecake stream, but you can catch me and Randy.
Belly's here.
Oh, is that Scott Zambelli?
It is.
It is Scott Zambelli. Hello, Scott.
Zambelli.
This is Inception level. Yeah, it's a stream within a stream, and then I got the background moving. Yeah.
It's more like a trickle as opposed to a stream. So.
Yeah. Scott, did you hear the bad news? Were you here for it, Scott?
I doubt it.
Yeah. You want to tell him?
I'm making an announcement, Scott. We're having to cancel the Flint Comic Con. They're shutting the atrium and the market down. So
They hung on there for a long time.
we hung on for as long as we could, and then wonderful Whitmer come through and kind of shut us down. And I think what it was is when Trump said 10 people, they went, and they were done.
We'll be back next year. He'll be back next year. I think but he'll be back next year.
I'll be back next year.
Saginaw show is still
For
as of
now,
now.
yep. Hopefully, we'll keep that running until we can't. So, but I'm gonna make the announcement tomorrow officially, and after I talk to the people at the marketplace and make sure everything's all good. And I got my deposit back.
You have to get that deposit back. It's important. Gotta get this deposit. Then he can then we're gonna go to Sizzler. Or
Sorry, restaurants are closed too, dude.
oh damn, that's right.
Restaurants,
Did you
bars,
order
clubs,
takeout?
any place where you can have fun, done.
What is that? All?
Yeah, takeout.
Yeah, takeout is all you can get. No one wants takeout Sizzler. I want the Sizzler experience.
Zimbabwe sad.
Yeah, Zambelli is sad. He's
Yeah,
sad face.
Unforgettable experience. Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Randy, did you know it was? Did you feel it was coming? Did you expect it, or?
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I expected it. I figured that I'd hang on for as long. I haven't paid. I didn't pay for the tables because I kind of had that feeling that we were gonna end up canceling, because I don't think they're gonna burn this virus off as nearly as fast as they're expecting, especially considering what's going on over in Italy right now, which is very tragic.
Yeah.
So they just had 300 and some people die in a day.
I heard they.
See, he's just like, holy crap.
Yeah, from what I heard that they said they're gonna 80 and over. You mean left to die?
Well, there's a sliding scale now, is what they're saying. Though, nobody really has the full answer as to what the virus does or anything. But over in Italy and Spain, I believe it is, they're finding that there's a sliding percentage scale. That the numbers that you see here, the people infected and the number of deaths, is very deceptive, because apparently the disease doesn't manifest symptoms in a lot of the younger crowd. A lot of them can chase it off, or they can just ignore the symptoms, and that's how it ends up spreading the way that it does. But if your immune system is compromised in any way, or if you are, I think it starts at 50 and then works its way up, a certain percentage at 50, a certain higher percentage at 60, an even higher percentage at 70, an even higher percentage at 80, and a higher one yet still at 90. The people that contract the disease, and it's pretty lethal the older that you get.
Yeah.
So that's
Scott
why they're
says-
being real careful around nursing homes, and they're trying to keep people inside in the hopes that the virus will burn itself out.
Scott says that he thinks that Motor City Comic Con will probably be canceled too. I want to try something real quick.
I do. I believe
whoa.
that'll be next.
Make an
pretty
invite
quick
real
here.
quick. Make an invite.
They still have a month or two before they're going to get to them. Right now,
Copy it.
they're at the end of April as
Let's
far
copy
as
it.
you want to stay closed for this amount of time. So they only have another couple weeks. You'll probably see that they'll be canceled here in the next couple weeks.
Scott, there is right now in the chat. There is a link that should be going up. Click on that real quick and see if you can join. I mean, if you're not
you're welcome
clothed,
to join.
if you're not clothed, it's fine. But I just want to show you. I know we're talking about
How
StreamYard
easy
and
it is to
everything.
do this.
Yeah. And I want to see if you could.
If you have a camera and a
Well, even if you're using your phone, you
close
should be able
to
to
a
do it.
microphone. Oh yeah, or your phone.
Just want to see if you're able to. If you can, it's understandable. But I just want to see if you could. Yeah, that's little baby. There we go. All right. Excellent.
He said he's in bed.
Okay, he's in bed. Okay.
Yep.
Well,
Have a good night.
yeah. I will.
You could still do it from your bed. It's just
Yeah. We will try at some point. But yeah, I just wanted to make sure that, we gave it a try.
Odd Musing Podcast was talking about doing
Now,
something out like this. So.
would you? Yeah. Anytime you need to, and you got the link. I'll make sure I send it to you, the website and everything. I'll send that to you too, so you have that. I'm gonna let everybody get out of here though, because I know people want to go to sleep, and
we do.
and we will see you guys. Me and Randy will see, and Lola will see you guys back here tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Not on this station, but on IndieVolt. IndieVolt.com for your latest,
YouTube. Yep.
the latest in indie news, and then we have a YouTube site. We have a Twitch as well, but YouTube is where you'll find our shows that we've done. Catch up if you haven't.
All of the archives are there. Every embarrassing bit.
Yeah.
Feel free to check those out. There's hours and hours of what some would consider to be entertainment.
Yeah, it might
What-
trigger
what-
you. Be careful.
what other people, yeah, it might trigger you. What other people would consider to be just people babbling about comics. So,
Yeah, comics and art. But yeah, definitely check it out, and we will be back Tuesday, tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern Standard Time.
almost
9
the
p.m.
Same, almost same bat time, almost same bat channel.
Mm-hmm. And then we're gonna have some guests tomorrow too. I believe Anthony Figueroa is on with us tomorrow, and a couple other people.
Cool.
So it's gonna be, and then we always open up the lines for call-ins as well. So yeah, looking forward to that.
Yep.
Where they can find you on Zim Geek.
Zim Geek. YouTube picked up some new subscribers today. In fact, it's really pretty awesome. Off of Peter Sameti's stream. So
Cool.
that means I'm gonna have to start putting new content back up there. Gotta do something.
Oh. All right, everybody. Again, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching me draw. I appreciate it. I'll try to do some more draw streams. I know I promised I would, but I'm so tired. I'm so lazy.
He needs to do draw streams that way he can actually draw.
Yeah, that'd be.
We'll see you soon, everybody. Thanks for being here, and guys, folks, just stay healthy.
Hit my outro.
Be careful. So. I need an intro like that.
We'll end.
1 second.
We're still
Shit.
We're
live.
Yeah.
still live. It will
Welcome.
not end.
Lola doesn't know how to do anything right at all.